Artemis by Madison Julius Cawein. Oft of the hiding O-reed wast thou seen, at earliest morn, a tall imperial shape, high buskined, dew-dripped, and on close chaste curls. Long blackness of thick hair, the tipsy drops, caught from the dipping sprays of under bosks, kissed of thy cheek and of thy shoulder brushed, thy rosy cheek as haughty Hera's fair, thy snow-soft shoulder luminous as light. Oft did the shaggy hills and solitudes of Arethusa shout and ring and reel, reverberate and echo merrily with the mad chiding of thy merry hounds, big-mouthed and musical, that on the stag or bristling wild boar furious grew in quest. And thou, as keen fleet-footed and clean-limbed, thou, O goddess, with thy quivered crew, most loveliest maids and fit to wed with gods, rushed, swinging on the wind free limbs and lithe, long as thy radiant locks flung free to blow and lighten in the wine-sharp air of morn. Ay me, their throats, their lusty dimpled throats, that made the hills sing in the woodways dance, as if to Orphic strains, and gave them life. Ay me, their bosoms' deepness and the soft, sweet, happy beauty of their delicate limbs, that stormed the forest vacancies with light, swift daylight of their splendor, and made blow within the glad, sonorous solitudes, old germs of flowerets a century cold. The woodland naiad whispered by her rock, the hamadryad, limpid-eyed and wild, expectant, rustled by her usual oak, and laughed in wonder, and mad Pan himself reeled piping fiercely down the dingled deeps, with rollicking eye that rolled a brutish lust. And did the unwed maiden, musing where her father's well, beyond the god-graced hills, bubbled and babbled, hear the full high cry of the chaste huntress, while her dripping jar, unheeded brimmed, vowed with her chastity, and shorn gold hair to veil her virgin feet? But not when the saucy daylight swims, filling the forests with a glamorous green, let me behold thee, goddess. But when dim the slow night settles on the haunted wild, and walks and sober sark and heatful stars shine out intensely, and the echoey waste far off in shudders palpitates, unto the limnad's song unmerciful and mad and bitter-sweet, then come in all thy godhead, beautiful, thou beautiful and gentle as thou camest to Lord Endymion, who in Lemnos once, lone in the wizard magic of the wild, wandered a gentle boy, unfriended, sad. It grew far off adown the stirring trees, thy silent beauty blossoming, flower-like, between the tree trunks and the lacing limbs. Bright in the leaves that kissed for very joy, and drunkenness of glory thus revealed. He saw it all, the naked brow and limbs, the polished silver of thy glossy breast, alone, unaccompanied of handmaidens, like some full splendid fruit Hesperian, not even for deities. Thy sweet far voice came twinkling on his wistful ear and lisped, like leaves that cling and slip to cling again, and on such perilous beauty that must kill, the poisonous favor of thy godliness, feasting his every sense through eyes and ears, his soul exalted, waxed, and amorous, like the high gods who quaff deep golden bowls of rosy nectar with immortal love. And what remained, what remained but death?